Hello friends, welcome to my YouTube channel. I have brought you a very interesting video today. In this video, I am going to explain how to make the cheapest beer on the planet. This special product will cost you only $1 for a strong beer bottle. I can guarantee that this is more healthier drink than what is available in the market. It will be very useful for the beer fans to make a brew of your own. Please watch until the end, and if you like it, please like, subscribe and share. That won't cost you anything, but your click will help to motivate me and make more interesting videos for you. As an alternative to typical brewing malt extract, I have introduced Saunders Malt Extract. This is something used to make biscuits, banana shake, malted drinks, and many other savories. I will include everything in the description. Please share your ideas in the comments. Let's go through the whole process of how to make the cheapest beer. I can guarantee that you won't regret trying this out. Firstly, I will clean the fermenter using the brewery cleaner. It's a powder that can be dissolved in warm water and can be used to sanitize anything. Everything should be sanitized before you start this process. I have already added sanitizing liquid to the fermenter. I am going to tip off sanitizing liquid to the sink. I'm already boiling water at this time. Let's start opening the Saunders Malt Extract can. It's very thick liquid as you see. It's something like condensed milk. I should have ideally put this tin in a hot water basket before opening. That will reduce thickness of malt. Okay, so we are adding hot water now. Next, we will add malt extract. Alright, so I'm adding some hot water to the tin, just so I can, grab what's left. Now, time to stir it up real good, mix it all together. You can see how the wort looks, right? It's this dark brown color, like a chocolate brown, or Vegemite. I'm throwing in a bit more hot water here, just to dissolve everything. I'm shooting for about 10 liters of wort, which should give us around 30 small beer bottles. Now, I'm adding cold water to cool things down. Gotta watch that temperature, because if we add the yeast when the wort's too hot, it'll kill it, yeah? Now, I'm going to add the Cooper's Brew Enhancer 2, which is basically dextrose, a type of sugar. If you can't find this stuff, just toss in a kilo of white sugar. Should do the trick. Now, let's mix that brew enhancer in the fermenter with some hot water. I'm adding a little more hot water. Yup. Alright. Checking the temperature strip. Looks like we're cooling down. Got to keep the wort between 18 and 24 Celsius. That's the sweet spot for adding the yeast. See the color of the wort? It's like dark brown now. Let's peek at the temperature. Looks like we're sitting at about 24 on the strip. Stir it up again. Make sure any dextrose clumps dissolve. The temperature's got to be under 24. It's super important the wort isn't too hot, cause that'll kill the yeast. I'm using US 5 yeast for this batch. You can buy it from the market or you can order online. You will see some froth on the surface. This is totally normal. Next step would be checking the gravity, so I can work out the alcohol percentage at the end. I will put the working out in the description so you can understand well. The gravity, it's about 1.5, and on the other side, ABV, or alcohol by volume, may be about closer to 7%. At this stage, we are still not sure how much would be final alcohol percentage. We take the difference of the gravity at the start and the finish, and multiply by 131.25 to arrive at the alcohol amount. Now you can see the wort is settled down, so I can add yeast. When you put the yeast, we have to spread it evenly on the surface. I make sure that I spread it everywhere on surface. I don't have to mix the yeast, but just sprinkle it evenly. Yeast will do their job to make alcohol and carbon dioxide. I'm closing the fermenter with the lid now. I have already fixed the airlock in it. Airlock will act as an one-way outlet where it will let carbon dioxide to go out and prevent oxygen and other germs to come inside. I have added little water mixed with brewing cleaner to make sure no germ will go inside fermenter. Day 7. On the 7th day, I am going to add dry hops. I also want to check the gravity of the wort. Let's take a sample and check what the gravity is. Oh, let me taste it first. On the palate, it's super refreshing. The malt gives a solid, rich, slightly sweet flavor. At this stage, I don't get the original taste of beer. It's closer to zero gravity and also ABV actually around 0 point. So now it's right time to add dry hops. These are dry hops. These come as pellets or small pieces. When they manufacture these, they compress dry hops and make small pieces or tablets. I'm using Citra Dry Hops. You can buy it from the market or order online. It comes in 100 grams packet. For this, and I'm putting only 50 grams. Because I'm making only 10 liters. Now you can see the color of the mixture. It's dark brown. Now we're adding the dry hops. Make sure you quickly open the lid and close it, because we cannot expose the brew to the outside air, to avoid any contamination by exposing to outside air. Now I am going to fix the lid and airlock. Leave it for another 3 days. Day 10. Okay guys, this is after 10 days from the start. Now it's time to start bottling. I'm using this capper for bottling. This is kind of industrial type of bottler. We can do bottling faster. There are other types of cappers in the market, if you wish to try. I am using glass bottles and a screw type of plastic bottle as a sample. This is an empty Coca-Cola bottle. The screw type of bottles also available in the market. And not necessarily you do botting with a capper. Especially if you can buy a brewing kit, everything will come in a handy pack. Coopers and Morgans are very popular brewing kits in Australia. I've taken this Coca-Cola bottle to show that you don't have to seal with a metal lid. You can just screw with the plastic lid to a plastic bottle. Make sure you keep the bottles in a dark and cool place. I am using these carbonation drops, which is available in the market. In your case, if you can't find it, just add about 3 grams sugar for a small bottle of 300 milliliters. For 750 milliliters bottle, about 5 grams of sugar, which is about 1 teaspoon. Now it's time to do bottling. I am using a bottling stick. It has a valve at the end, and it controls the flow of beer. Liquid flow will automatically stop when it's released. It is the right way of bottling beer. You can see, I have already filled the Coca-Cola bottle beer. It's just demonstration. Not that I am going to use empty Coke bottles for my production. It is not the ideal, but just to show that it's not compulsory that you use a seal type of glass bottle. Also, if you are using glass bottles, it's very easy to use a capper when you're bottling. This bottle is very well sealed now, as you can see. I'm going to seal the rest of the bottles later. I have about 30 sanitized bottles sitting there. So let's see, after 2 weeks' time, how our new product is. Today we're tasting a homebrewed beer made with Saunders Malt Extract and Citra hops. It's a simple brew, but packed with character. Let's check it out. Right off the pour, we get a golden beer with a soft haze, classic for malt extract brews. The aroma of Citra hops really refreshing. Overall, on the palate, it's super refreshing. The malt gives a solid backbone, rich, slightly sweet, but then the Citra hops cut through with that bold citrusing. There's a balanced bitterness, not overwhelming, just enough to keep things crisp. Mouthfeel, smooth and medium bod. The malt extract gives it a creamy texture, and with moderate carbonation, it's really easy to drink. So, this brew is great to try out. If you're brewing with Saunders Malt Extract, Citra is an amazing hop to pair. It lifts the beer with vibrant aromatics and flavor. Cheers to simple recipes with big results. This special brew wouldn't have been possible with help of someone. Special thanks to Dave Montefiore of the Hop and Grain Brew Store of Marrickville, New South Wales, Australia, for valuable advices and tips given to me to make this special brew. I will mention their company website. If anyone needs any information about home brewing in Australia, drop a comment below if you've brewed with Saunders Malt Extract before. And don't forget to like and subscribe for more homebrew videos and recipes.